The Magical Journey of Pinocchio. Chapter 1. A wooden boy comes to life. Once upon a time, in a small village in Italy, there lived an old man named Geppetto. Geppetto was a kind and lonely carpenter. He loved to make toys for the children in his village. One evening, Geppetto decided to make a special puppet. He carefully carved a puppet out of wood and named him Pinocchio. Geppetto looked at the wooden boy and said, "How I wish you were a real boy, Pinocchio." That night, as Geppetto slept, a bright light filled his workshop. A beautiful fairy appeared. She saw how much Geppetto loved Pinocchio. With a gentle touch, the fairy brought Pinocchio to life. Pinocchio could move his arms and legs. He could talk and laugh. "Pinocchio," the fairy said, "be good and brave, and you will become a real boy one day." Then the fairy disappeared. In the morning, Geppetto woke up and saw that Pinocchio was moving and talking. He was very happy and hugged Pinocchio. Geppetto loved him as if he were his own son. Chapter 2. Pinocchio's First Day. Geppetto wanted Pinocchio to be happy. He gave him a school book and a hat. "Go to school, Pinocchio," Geppetto said. "Learn all you can and be a good boy." Pinocchio was excited. He walked to school with his new book. On the way, he saw many wonderful things. He saw birds singing, children playing, and colorful flowers in the fields. Soon, Pinocchio met two strange men on the road. One was tall and thin. The other was short and fat. They looked at Pinocchio and smiled. "Hello, little boy," said the tall man. "Why are you in such a hurry?" "I'm going to school," said Pinocchio. "I want to learn new things." The short man laughed. "School is boring," he said. "Come with us. We will show you a place full of fun and games." Pinocchio remembered the fairy's words, but he wanted to see the fun place. He followed the two men. They took Pinocchio to a puppet show. There were music and dancing. Pinocchio loved it. But after the show, the two men took his school book and his hat. They left him alone and hungry. Pinocchio felt sad. "I should have gone to school," he thought. Chapter 3. The Talking Cricket. Pinocchio was alone. He sat by the side of the road and cried. Suddenly, a small cricket appeared. It was the talking cricket. "Pinocchio," said the cricket, "you must listen to good advice. Always do what is right, not what is easy." Pinocchio wiped his tears. "I will try to be good," he said. The talking cricket smiled. "It is never too late to make good choices," he said. Pinocchio thanked the cricket and decided to find his way back to Geppetto. Chapter 4. Pinocchio Tells a Lie. On his way home, Pinocchio met the beautiful fairy again. She asked, "Pinocchio, why did you not go to school?" Pinocchio was afraid to tell the truth. He said, "I was on my way to school, but I met a monster in the woods." As soon as he said this, Pinocchio's nose grew longer and longer. The fairy laughed gently. "Pinocchio, when you tell lies, your nose will grow." Pinocchio was surprised and felt ashamed. "I am sorry," he said. "I will tell the truth." The fairy touched his nose, and it became normal again. She smiled and said, "Always tell the truth, Pinocchio. It is the best way." Pinocchio nodded and promised to be honest. Chapter 5. Looking for Geppetto. Pinocchio wanted to go home. When he got there, he found Geppetto was gone. He looked everywhere. A kind bird told him, "Geppetto went to the sea. He is looking for you." Pinocchio ran to the shore. He saw the big blue sea. He missed Geppetto very much. Suddenly, a giant wave came and swept Pinocchio into the water. He tried to swim, but the sea was strong. Just then, a big whale appeared and swallowed Pinocchio whole. Chapter 6. Inside the Whale. It was dark inside the whale. Pinocchio was scared, but soon he heard a voice calling, "Pinocchio." It was Geppetto. He was inside the whale too. The two hugged each other. They were very happy to be together again. "Don't worry, father," said Pinocchio. "I will find a way to escape." Pinocchio looked around. He saw some old wood inside the whale's belly. He made a small fire. The smoke made the whale sneeze. With a big sneeze, the whale blew Pinocchio and Geppetto out of his mouth. They landed safely on the shore. Chapter 7. Pinocchio Becomes a Real Boy. Pinocchio and Geppetto were happy to be home again. Pinocchio helped Geppetto with his work. He went to school every day and listened to the teachers. He was kind and helpful to everyone. One night, The beautiful fairy appeared once more. She said, "Pinocchio, you have been brave, honest, and kind. Now, you will become a real boy." With a gentle touch, Pinocchio changed from wood to flesh and blood. He was now a real boy. Geppetto cried with joy. He hugged his son. "Thank you for coming back to me," he said. Pinocchio was happy. He knew he would never forget the lessons he had learned. Chapter 8. The Lesson of Pinocchio. Pinocchio's journey was magical and full of surprises. He learned many things. Always tell the truth. Listen to good advice. Be brave and kind. Do not give up, even when things are hard. Pinocchio's story teaches us that everyone can change and grow. We all make mistakes, but we can learn from them and become better. Pinocchio and Geppetto lived happily together. The village children loved to hear Pinocchio's stories. He would tell them about his adventures, his mistakes, and the magic that changed his life. And every night, before going to bed, Pinocchio looked at the stars and remembered the fairy's words. "Be good, and wonderful things will happen." The end.